Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. Today we're gonna be talking about Cloudflare ZTNA, how to set up WARP VPN in 3 steps so user can connect, authenticate through Cloudflare. This let your team access the internet using organization security control. We're not covering the other part, access from Cloudflare. I mean, user when the VPN to Cloudflare. Now you can configure private networks so they can connect to your on-prem servers application. That will be next video. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss that one. So let's get started. The first step would be sign up with your Cloudflare. You only need to go to Cloudflare, sign up. You only need one Gmail and choose your password, sign up. So I already sign up my own. So this is a brand new Cloudflare account. I'm gonna log into it. So that's my dashboard. You can connect your domain. That's not what we're gonna talk about today. Zero Trust is what we're gonna focusing. You go to Zero Trust, or you can use the left menu, go to Zero Trust. We have to choose a name for our team. That's gonna be your company organization team name. So that needs to be unique. As long as no one taken it already, you can use that. So I'm gonna use my channel name, loopback27. Before we go through this one, let me tell you something. So this is free, but I think you're gonna need to go to your manage account, billing, and add your payment method. That's gonna be free. It's gonna show you a zero amount invoice, but you can go to the payment, connect your PayPal, and then you can go to the Zero Trust, because otherwise I think it's gonna give you error. So we go to Zero Trust, we choose our team name, which would be our channel name, loopback27. Click next. So there is a bunch of plan you can use. We're gonna use the free one. Select plan. So as I said, so it's showing zero amount. We proceed to payment. As I mentioned, the payment method is required. You can add your PayPal, but they're not going to charge you. So I'm going to click purchase. So we complete first step. Now if I go to my dashboard, this is my team name, loopback27. I edit my video, so loopback27 that I created is taken. I cannot use that anymore, so I add a new one. This is my team name right now. So step 2 is configure WARP VPN. So we go to Zero Trust, we go to access policy. We're gonna create a policy, onboarding policy. Before I do that, let me show you something. If you go to setting authentication, there is a one-time PIN option by default. So it means user put their email address, they get one-time token, and they can log into the VPN. But if you want, you can add more option. You have Azure Active Directory option, Okta, bunch of option you can add and use it. But in this video, we're gonna just stick with default configuration, which is one-time PIN. So we're gonna have to go to access policy, create onboarding policy. I'm gonna name it onboarding policy. So here we choose email. I'm gonna put my email that I'm gonna use for getting token, support pingtest.us. So we create this policy, and then we have to go to setting, WARP client, device enrollment permission. We have to go here, add the policy that we created here, onboarding policy, save. And we also have to go to WARP client. There is a default profile. I'm going to create one, onboarding device profile. That's the name I'm going to pick. Here you can put email address that you want to match, the same email address. You can add more email address here. If you have more, you can add another one here. You have option to use and or condition. So if I click on and condition or, so depends if you use Active Directory, Azure Active Directory, you can here choose different method, user group, email, user group ID, user group name. You can put your user group name, and if you already add your Active Directory on the authentication part, you can use this one. So I'm gonna just use the token, remove this one. I'm gonna create this one, leave this service mode on the gateway with WARP, create profile. So let me click on that again. I'm going to show you something. You have option log warp switch if you enable this one. So VPN, warp VPN client, once they connect, they cannot disconnect it anymore. And also there is another option, it's called auto connect here, auto connect. If you enable this one, you can set the timeout after 3 minutes. If they disconnect, they connect back. So I'm gonna leave it disabled. So here the split tunnel is enabled by default. If I go to the manage, you will see all the private IP is excluded, so they're not gonna be routed to the WARP VPN. But in next video, when we want to configure access to the private network, we're gonna remove these because we want those traffic come through WARP VPN, so we can route it back to our private network through Cloudflare VPN. So, but in this video, we just want to test the internet access. I'm gonna leave it as is. So we already configure profile. So that's all. Now we can go to network, route, tunnel. You can download WARP here. So for Mac, Windows, iOS, Android, already installed in my PC. Let's configure WARP client and test it. So I'm not sharing the other screen I have. So I open my WARP VPN. This is the screenshot that I put it here. You go to preference. This is the preference. Go to the account, log in with Cloudflare Zero Trust. and then you see this screen, click next and then accept. I'm gonna do that. Here's where you put your team name that you pick when we set up ZTNA. So loopback 27, click OK. It's gonna redirect me to Cloudflare. I'm gonna put my email address that I created in the policy so I can get token and get authenticated. Let me check my email. So I received token. I'm gonna copy it here. Sign in. So my WARP VPN is now logging to Zero Trust to the loopback 27. So I can now click connect. So I'm connected. If I check my IP address, it's gonna show Cloudflare IP. That's my IPv4 and IPv6. And if we go back to our dashboard, my team user is showing that this username support at pingtest.us is connected. We can also see device. This is my PC name, and this is the onboarding profile that we match with. So I have now internet through my loopback 27 organization. So if you wanna apply some policy, you can go to the gateway. There is a firewall policy. So you can add DNS policy, network policy, HTTP policy to block any traffic that WARP VPN user trying to reach through the VPN to the internet. So you have also bunch of other option we're going to talk about in next video. So we're pretty much done here, and let's get back to the diagram that we have. We have configured this part, so user now can authenticate and connect to the Cloudflare to our organization, so we can apply some ZTNA policy. In next video we're gonna do the next part, create Cloudflare VPN to our on-prem server and route traffic. When user connect to Cloudflare, they can route to our private network. So this private network either can be on-prem environment or AWS, any cloud private. So we just need to have a tunnel between Cloudflare and our private network and route everything through it. So thanks for watching us. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our next video. See you next time. Thank you.